demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh
following is a presentation of BFA Sports.
Objective of this event. All participants must declare the name of the executive opponents. Here at the high, we like to say, let the players play, let the coaches coach, and let the fans, all the fans, enjoy the game. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, again, I'd like to welcome each and everyone here for the night basketball game between the Camden Catholic Irish and your Camden High School Panthers.
It's Turner Gymnasium on the campus here of Camden High School in Camden, New Jersey. My name's Mike Shute. Glad to be with you for tonight's big matchup in the Olympic Conference National Division as the starting lineups are getting introduced here at Camden High School. First, we're getting the visiting Camden Catholic Irish, number 1, Seamus Big, number 50, Zach Winkler, number 2, Naimir Daly, and number 4, Rashad Donaldson, number 3, Ryder Lacey. And now, for the Camden High Panthers, they're going to be introduced right now. It's going to be number 23, Andre Robinson, number 2, Jaden Doctor, number 1, Alex Pace, number 11, Tyree Thorpe, and wearing number 3 tonight, making his Camden High debut, transfer out of Kingsway High School, Micah Hart. Talking to head coach of the Camden Panthers before the game, Jason Harrigan, the addition of Micah Hart is big for this team. He brings added leadership and experience that they've lacked so far, as the High has gotten off to a little bit of an uncharacteristic start, 2-4 this season. In fact, losing 4 consecutive games, as we are just about ready to hear the national anthem. So just about set to tip things off here. Once again, Camden High playing host to Camden Catholic in what is a traditional huge rivalry between these two squads, and a big game here in the early going of the season in the Olympic Conference National Division, as right now Bishop Eustace and Camden Catholic atop the division at 1-0 apiece. Camden, Eastside, and Camden at 1-1. Paul Six trailing the division at 0-1 in the division. Overall, Bishop Eustace is 7-2, Camden Catholic 3-2, Eastside 5-2, the High 2-4, Paul VI 3-3. So again, Camden on a 4-game losing skid, looking to right the ship here tonight. And again, Coach Jason Harrigan in his first season here at Camden as a head coach. We'll get into where he was previously in just a moment, but Jaden Doctor grabs the tip and gets it to Micah Hart. Hart surveying against a man-to-man defense shown by the Irish. Thorpe has it, number 11, top of the key, swings it right side, 3-ball. Andre Robinson, no good. Good box out underneath for Camden Catholic as Rashad Donaldson cleared the room and allowed the rebound to be pulled down by the Irish. This is Tim Big. Seamus Big. I said Tim because that was his father who went on to play at Lafayette back in the early 90s. He was the all-time leading scorer when he left Camden Catholic High School. A little backdoor cut by Big as he goes for the layup. Left hand can't get it. The foul will be on Camden High. It's going to go against Tyree Thorpe. That will be his first. Big will be at the line shooting 2. As I mentioned, his father, Tim, went on to play at Lafayette after his high school career at Camden Catholic, a storied one at that. As Big makes the first. So our first points of the game here. And we want to welcome you to our coverage of Camden High School here on BFA Sports, as this is our season debut as well. Big second is up and good, and it's an early 2-0 advantage for the Irish here. 7:15 left to go in quarter number 1. Thorpe brings it up, kicks it right corner. 3-ball with the left hand is up and good by Micah Hart. So Hart not only bringing leadership and experience, but some outside shooting as well, and it's a Camden High 3-2 advantage. Big getting harassed as number 1s oppose each other. Left corner 3 off the mark. Strong rebound underneath as Zach Winkler gets the putback off the miss on the 3 in the corner. That was Ryder Lacey who couldn't knock it down, but no problem for Winkler. Floating to the hoop and scoring. It's Alex Pace. Pace with his first bucket of the night. He's coming off an ankle injury in which it limited him in the Camden's last matchup. Here's a steal. Robinson strong to the basket against Big. He's fouled by Big, and Robinson will shoot 2. So Robinson will go to the line, shooting 2, first foul of the game against Camden Catholic and against Seamus Big. So Robinson will get a pair here. Knocks down the first. It's a 6-4 Camden advantage. This is the second, a little heavy. Rebound brought down by Lacey. Lacey harassed by Thorpe. Now a little double team as Camden's showing a little 1-2-2 3-quarter court pressure. Good ball movement by Camden Catholic. Big long 3 is a little bit short. Excellent rebound underneath. The putback no good, but it will be 2 shots for Nymir Daly. Daly, strong offensive rebound. He will get 2. Did not catch the foul there. It was Doctor, actually, that got the foul. Jaden Doctor, his first. Team second. Daly knocks down the first. And it is a 6-5 ball game. Daly looking to tie things up here with his second free throw. These two teams both with tremendous success last year. A little bit of struggles this year as each of them, Daly misses the free throws. Each team kind of retooling. Both teams were kind of long in experience last year with seniors. This year, a lot of younger faces, new faces. 3-ball from the left corner. A little heavy off the mark. Good rebound. Pulled down by Daly again. The 3-ball was off from Jaden Doctor. Big, a little floater, gets it to fall. So Big with 4 here in the early going, and it's a 7-6 advantage for the visitors. Both teams shooting pretty well so far here, just 2.5 minutes into play. 3 for Robinson, flat but good. A flat jumper from 3-point land, and really not even a jumper, a set shot. Robinson knocks it down, and it's a 9-7 lead. Camden Catholic again breaking the pressure, moving the ball quickly. Big gets into the paint, stops, and scores. Seamus Big with 6 of Camden Catholic's 9 already, as the game tied once again at 9 apiece. Robinson, strong to the baseline, scores, and a foul. Andre Robinson also with 6 here in the early going, and he'll look for 7 with the free throw, as the foul was on Zach Winkler underneath number 50. Here's another look at it. Looked like maybe a double dribble at first, but I think the ball, they're going to say, was knocked out of the hand, and he kept it along the baseline, but I think that was Winkler's kind of question about that, as he put a hand up, wondering what the call was. Robinson can't get the free throw to go, so he's 1 for 3 at the line today. 6 points, and it's an 11-9 lead for the Panthers. Big passes it across the timeline. This is Lacey, number 3. Now Donaldson, number 4, guarded closely by Doctor. And a 5-second violation goes against Rashad Donaldson. So the turnover there forced by Camden. A couple early so far, forced by the Panthers. And see if they can take advantage here. Build on that 11-9 lead. This is Alex Pace again. Robinson again in the corner. Now Micah Hart, transfer from Kingsway. Steal for the Irish. Daly got himself into the corner and then brought it back out. Nice pass to Big. Big now with 8. And we've got another tie, 11-11 here, as we are just halfway through quarter number 1. 3 ball. Robinson can't get it. Rebounded by the Irish. Real good matchup, as we expected here in this Olympic National contest between these two teams. Always a tight matchup, typically. Usually always very well-coached teams with good athletes on both sides. Lacey with it. High post, looking inside for Winkler. He had Robinson pinned in there, couldn't get it to him. And the Irish will just reset the offense. Under head coach Matt Crawford, he's 135-96 in his coaching career. His 13th season. Big for 3. Bang. Big's got 11 of Camden Catholic's 14 here, as we're 5 minutes into play. Robinson, spin move, nicely done. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but hustles for the rebound, brings it down, steals it away, but Big scoops up the loose ball as Robinson lost his footing, and Big will reset. Big harassed by Thorpe. Big gets into the paint, leaves it for Winkler. Oh, he just shot it up and over. He kind of found himself more open than I think he expected. Didn't get it contested and missed it. Hart, his shot spins out as he spills to the deck and slipped again, now a 3rd time. I wonder if there's some water on the floor down there. Baseline drive, the little reverse, no good by Lacey. Now Lacey gets it back and scores. Persistence, the name of the game for Ryder Lacey, the freshman, getting the bucket. And it's a 16-11 Camden Catholic advantage here, as we're now 6 minutes into play. Pace. Good ball movement. Wide open 3 is just off the mark for Thorpe. Strong rebound, though. And the putback by Alex Pace. We've got a timeout on the floor as Camden High calls timeout. Jason Harrigan wants to talk things over with his Panthers here as they trail it by the score of 16-13. 1:55 left to go. Talking to head coach Jim Crawford, and there you get a look at the, the assistant coach is Jim Crawford. I will talk about him in a minute, but you see Jason Harrigan over there with his Camden High team. He called timeout. This is his first season at the helm of Camden. Was an assistant coach under both Rick Brunson and Vic Karstarfin here at Camden High before going across the river for a few years. Coached 5 years as the head coach at St. Joe's Prep in Philadelphia before returning to Camden High School, where he is now. So that's just a quick update on Jason Harrigan, who of course took over for the former Villanova great Malik Waynes, who was the head coach for the Camden High School for the last couple years. Back to action. 3 ball is off the mark. Rebound snagged by Drayden Garner, who's checked in, number 15 for Camden. Little shake move on the baseline. Good ball movement. It's Hart for three. That's short. Strong rebound. There's another sub into the game. Josh McIntosh, number 15 for Camden Catholic. Lacey trying to drive. He does and scores. Ryder Lacey has four, and it's an 18-13 Camden Catholic advantage. The High quickly the other way. Baseline drive. They're going to swing it. As Alex Pace gets it, now decides to pull up for the three. It's going to bounce up and over the backboard, out of bounds. It'll be Camden Catholic ball here with a minute 13 left to go here in quarter number one. Catholic with the ball and the 5-point lead. Donaldson with the left-hand dribble, looking for some help. Defender is playing way back on him, so he's going to take advantage of that. Gets into the paint, gets it to McIntosh, back to Big. He lost the handle, just kind of took his eye off it for a minute. It was almost too easy for him, and he lost the handle, slipped by, and it'll be Camden ball. It'll be back in the back court, or at least for Camden, it'll be in the front court, as that was a over and back violation against Camden Catholic. That's at least their third turnover of the day. Hart with it, gets into the paint, now kicks out. Garner picked up his dribble, looking for some help, found it in Pace. Now Pace left hand, used the screen and then got fouled as he got into the paint. We'll see who they call that on, because there were a couple players from the Irish in the paint there. They're going to get Rashad Donaldson for his first. It'll be Pace shooting two. He has 4 points tonight. Again, coming off an ankle injury is Pace. As he makes the first. I think Alex did that against Salesian. He played just a couple of minutes in that game. That was the third of 4 straight Camden losses as they fell 58-46 in the Pete and Jameer Nelson Classic. Makes the second, does Pace, and it's an 18-15 Camden Catholic advantage. Camden Catholic spreading the floor here. Most of these passes going at least across half the court. Just movement amongst the guards up high. Little weave. Camden wises to that and quickly shuts that pass down. Good defense by Thorpe as he denied the pass to Hart. As he denied the pass to Lacey. Here's Big on the move. Pulls it back out. Again, no shot clock here in New Jersey high school basketball. Lacey trying to go baseline. Has his shot blocked at the buzzer. No good. Good defensive work by Micah Hart as he took it away. Denied the shot, tried to get the buzzer beater as well, which would have tied things up. But that was a tough shot and a tough attempt as he was not able to knock it down. So with your score, 18-15 after one, we'll step away and come back with the second quarter after this. You're watching.
In this game, they say you can't travel, but we do it for them. Beating the buzzer, setting a screen, creating the comeback. Always keeping score. Play by play, season by season, year after year. And no matter where our seats are, we're always here with you. Because this isn't labor, it's love.
Back here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium. And you're looking at DeJuan Wagner Court. And you're looking at Camden Catholic in white, Camden High in gray. Second quarter action ready to begin here in the Olympic Conference National Division. Camden Catholic looking to stay unbeaten in the division. Camden looking for its second victory. The High 1-1 in National Division play. Camden Catholic 1-0. 3-ball is going to be long. Battle for the rebound, won by Camden. Good box out underneath by Drayden Garner. And now Alex Pace with it. Pace looking not worse for the wear after that ankle injury, as he's able to get the shot up there a little bit wild underneath. Couldn't get it to fall. Strong drive. Now they kick it out to Big. He thought about three, but good defense by Hart. He's right up in his grill. Good defense by Micah Hart. Now a kick out. Baseline drive, almost a turnover. McIntosh able to make the catch, though. Camden defense just flying around. Forces another Camden Catholic turnover. I'd get that unofficially with 4, as the travel was the violation there. Tyree Thorpe, playing strong D, was able to harass and cause that turnover. We've got a timeout on the court. It's going to be just a 30-second timeout for Camden Catholic. And we can talk to you a little bit about, again, Matt Crawford. I mentioned him in his 13th season, the head coach for the Irish. Both of these teams last year, against great success, Camden High winning the Group 2 sectional championship before getting knocked out in the state semifinals against Manasquan, 44-43. For Camden Catholic, they reached the Group A state final, losing 52-49 to Bergen Catholic. And of course, as I mentioned, Coach Crawford of Camden Catholic was at the helm then. His dad, the legendary Jim Crawford, one of the assistant coaches on the bench for his team. And Matt graduated from Camden Catholic back in 1999. Looking inside, a turnover there and a foul. Second turnover for Camden High. The foul's going to go against 15 for Camden. That's Drayden Garner, his first team foul here in the second quarter. Again, Camden really stretching the defense here with their man-to-man defense, trying to create turnovers. Into the paint, nicely done. Shot no good. The rebound strong by McIntosh. Couldn't get the finish of the Donaldson miss. And quickly the other way, it's Camden as Pace scores. Pace picking up the pace. And I think that's what Camden wants to do. I think they really want to push the issue here. Big being harassed. It's across the timeline. They're going to call a foul. I think it's going to be against 11, Tyree Thorpe. That's going to be his second, and the second team foul against Camden here in quarter number 2. Big to pull the trigger here right near midcourt. Big will throw it towards the backcourt where Lacey picks it up. Lacey double team quickly. Wasn't really looking at it. Was looking at Big as the two were trying to communicate. But he was able to retain control. And now a quick double team. It's Pace with the steal, and the layup off the window is good. Pace now with 10 points, 10 of Camden's 19. And it's the High back in front by a point, 19-18. Big pulls up from 3. A little long. McIntosh tried to get the rebound, and his efforts rewarded as it's out of bounds, last touched by Camden. Balewa Scott checked into the game, number 4 for the High. He loses the handle out of bounds, so Camden Catholic will inbound on the baseline. Big open 3, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Hart. Hart looking long quickly into the paint, driving and scoring off the glass is Jaden Doctor. And that was just what the doctor ordered for Camden. Is again, I think they're really trying to look ahead to pick up the pace. They're scrambling defensively. That does leave some guys open in the paint, though, as they were able to find the open man that time. And it was Nymir Daly in the paint. He was hacked, and he will shoot 2 here. That's the third team foul against Camden. I think that was Alex Pace picked up the personal. That's his first third team foul here of the second quarter for Camden. Daly, a little strong with that one. We'll have a second. Another sub into the game. Micah Hart checks out for the first time. The senior, again, transferred from Kingsway. Really kind of what they've been looking for this Camden High team. Somebody with some experience. Battle for the missed free throw is won by Camden. Oops, and Daly now 1 for 4 at the line. Still 21-18 advantage for Camden. Oh, great cut and a greater pass. The dunk is up and good, or at least it bounced up and in. Balewa Scott, the recipient of the great look. And it's now a 23-18 Camden advantage, their largest of the game. Getting into the paint and getting fouled, though, is Ryder Lacey. He will shoot 2. Foul was on Thorpe. That's his third of the game. Tyree Thorpe picks up foul number 3, and that's going to create an opportunity for Jason Harrigan to look to his bench here. And it's going to be number 0, Azir Pagan, is going to come in, taking the place of Tyree Thorpe. It's going to be Pagan's first action of the night here as we are almost midway through quarter number 2. Another miss at the line for Camden Catholic. Lacey missed the first, missed the second as well. So the score remains 23-18 in favor of Camden with the ball here. And a long 3. Good. Alex Pace pulling up from distance. He's got 13 of Camden's 26. Big loses the handle, again harassed. And a great strong drive and body positioning by Jaden Doctors. He scores, he's got 4. Now it's a 10-point Camden advantage. And I think Camden Catholic's kind of playing right into what Camden wants to see them do. Long 3 here off the mark, as Donaldson can't get it to drop. Spin dribble, almost a turnover. Robinson picks it up. Now they look to the baseline. Good pass and good post up, but good defense in there. The 3 is long, no good. Battle for the rebound. A lot of guys jumping. Coming down, though, with it is Pagan, his first bucket. And it's going to be another Camden Catholic timeout, as it's been quite a run for the Panthers as they have now stretched the lead to 30-18. Here's another peek at that last rebound. It was a battle for it, but Pagan just a little bit quicker to it than everybody else, and he gets the stick back. We'll step away for a moment. Again, it's Camden High 30, Camden Catholic 18. Back with more after this. Back here on DeJuan Wagner Court inside of Clarence Turner Gymnasium. I'm Mike Shute. Glad you're joining us. This is Camden leading Camden Catholic by the score of 30-18. Irish with the ball, trying to break down the defense on the left side, but good work by Andre Robinson to block the shot and take it away. And again, Camden on the run, but the shot is blocked underneath. Good defense by the Irish. Here's Big trying to get into the paint. Oh, a good look to the opposite post, but a little bit of a misfire. The pass was a little low. Nymeer Daly couldn't get it. And it's another Camden Catholic turnover. That's their 6th I have them with, to just 2 for Camden. So they've taken care of the ball, and that's helped them build. They've taken care of the ball, taken it away, and that's what's helped them build this lead of 12 points here in the second quarter. Robinson with the spin, and the layup can't get it to fall, as he was posted up against Zach Winkler. Big thought about 3, drew the defense, then drives, can't get the bank shot to fall. Winkler loses the handle. Here comes Hart on the run. Hart, Euro step in the paint, and it drops. The shooter's roll for Micah Hart. He has 5, and it's a 14-point edge for the High, 32-18. Here's Big on the dribble. Again, they're throwing 2 men at the ball. Big pulls up, can't get it to drop, a little bit short. But Camden throwing 2 guys at the ball almost every time a dribbler has it. Little head and shoulders fake, then a baseline drive. And we're going to have a little touch foul there that's going to go against Camden Catholic. It'll be Daly with his first. Nymeer Daly, a junior for this Camden Catholic team, has 1 point tonight. Hart has it way out high between the circles. I think he thought about a 3. He thought again, then kicked it to his right. Pagan with the drive, can't get it as Zach Winkler stood tall. Oh, great bounce pass on the baseline. The block, though, coming the other way by Robinson as he deflected it away from Daly, who thought he had an easy layup. Thought about 3 in the corner. Doctor Now they go inside. Robinson against Winkler. Falling, flipping, and scoring is Andre Robinson. Wow. He's got 8. And the lead is now 34-18. So it's almost double for Camden High here against Camden Catholic. Another Camden Catholic turnover. That's 7. Here's Robinson on the run, and he jams with the right hand. And now it is a doubled lead at 36-18. Robinson rumbling to the hoop and threw it down. Daly has it knocked away in the paint. Now again stolen. Another turnover. That's 9 for the Irish, and another easy bucket the other way. It's Pace with the layup. He's got 15, leading the way for the Panthers. Fall away, up high through the rafters, and knocking it down is Ryder Lacey. He's got 6 for Camden Catholic, and that ends a lengthy scoreless drought for the Irish. 3 ball from the left side, off the mark by Hart. Rebound by Winkler. Big will bring it across the timeline. He's guarded by Azir Pagan. Pagan keeps him close. Camden really extending that defense. Ferocious by Jaden Doctor, but he gets past him and gets the left hand. Oh, the left hand layup does not drop. It falls. Looked like Ryder Lacey had that one, and the rim just said no. 38-20, 30 seconds left to go. Coach Jason Harrigan calls out to Micah Hart. Says, hey, let's work it for 1 here. They're going to play for the last shot here of the half, I believe. Alex Pace may have other ideas, though, and he does as he spins and scores with the left hand against Big. Pace with 17. Big trying to answer the other way, and he gets the shooter's roll. Seamus Big, his first bucket of the second quarter, beats the buzzer. And it is a 40-22 Camden High advantage here at the half. So a great first half from Alex Pace, as he had 11 in the second quarter, 17 in the game, as he just exploded. And Camden High has to be pleased with what they're seeing from Pace. And there you get a look at something even more pleasing to everyone here in the gym, as you saw the dunk by Andre Robinson. That gave him 8 points here in this first half as well. But yeah, Camden has to be happy with the pace they're playing with, and the pace that Alex Pace has had, as he has been really phenomenal here, coming back again from that knee injury, the ankle injury that he suffered a couple of games ago, back on December 27th against Louisiana in that Pete and Jameer Nelson Classic. So Camden looking to right the ship here again. 4 straight losses for the High. They opened up with wins at Winslow, 82-53, and then at Timber Creek, 75-45, before a loss at Bishop Eustis by 3, 52-49. That, of course, their only division game entering tonight. So this is their second division game, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. And then, of course, they had the loss at Eustis, lost to Plainfield by the score of 92-68, and then again the loss to Salesianum and the loss against Rutgers Prep. That was also in the Pete and Jameer Nelson Classic. That one by the score of 69-57. Hi everybody, Mike Shute with you here on BFA Sports again. 40-22 the score here at the half, as again the High with a huge second quarter as they held Camden Catholic to just 4 points in that quarter. 40-22 is the edge here, and again it was Alex Pace kind of leading the way there, as he had 11 of Camden's points in that second quarter. So we will step away, take a break here now, and we'll come back for second half action in a few minutes. You're watching Camden High basketball on BFA Sports.
Game Changer is the #1 youth sports app for coaches, fans, and athletes. With easy-to-use features like team messaging and scheduling, scorekeeping, and live streaming, it's the one-tap app to take your season to the next level. Stay organized with Game Changer's free team management tools. Coaches and team staff can add schedules and set event locations, while fans can sync events to their personal calendars. Plus, enhanced messaging and alerts, photo and video sharing, and RSVP features keep everyone who needs to know in the know. Using just a smartphone or external camera, Any coach, parent, or manager can set up an amazing live video stream of every game for family and fans who can't be there in person, no matter where they are, so they never have to miss a moment. After the game, coaches and subscribers can review game film in the app at any time with archived full event videos and highlight clips. With simple and intuitive digital scorekeeping, any member of your team community can keep score of every game. And when you stream and score, an on-screen scoreboard allows everyone to keep up with the action in real time. Make this season one to remember with Game Changer. Stream, score, connect.
inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limit.
Any of those guys. Hey, welcome back to Dewan Wagner Court here at the Clarence Turner Gymnasium. I'm Mike Shute. You're watching Camden High basketball against Camden Catholic tonight here in the Olympic Conference National. Halftime score, Camden High 40, Camden Catholic 22. The High held the Irish to just 4 points in the second quarter. Camden Catholic led 18 to 15 at the end of one. So it was a big 25-4 run in the second quarter by Camden High that's really blown this game open. They're up by 18 now as we are set to go here in the second half. Camden will have to start with the ball going from left to right in their gray uniforms with the purple and gold trim and numbers. Camden Catholic in the white uniforms with the Kelly green, Irish across the chest, as well as the plaid trim going up the side here for the second half as we are underway here on Dewan Wagner Court. Layup up, no good for the Irish. Pardon me, up and no good for the Panthers. Now a little hook shot in the paint as it will be Robinson going strong in there up against Zach Winkler. Robinson had 8 in the first half, 6 of them in the first quarter. He's 1 for 3 at the line, now 1 for 4 as he missed that one. Missed the second as well. The foul was on Winkler, that's his second. And the score remains 40-22. Seamus Big, the leading scorer for Camden Catholic in the first half with the ball across the timeline. Nice work in the paint there. Shot no good amongst the trees. And the rebound's going to go out of bounds. It will remain Camden Catholic ball underneath the basket. It was Naimir Daly in there with that tough shot. They lob it into Winkler. He puts it down and goes strong. Can't get the turnaround to go. Gets it back, and then the putback off the glass is good. He's got 4. And that cuts the Camden High lead to 16, 40-24. 3 balls off the mark by Robinson, but the long rebound tracked down by Thorpe. Oh, good look underneath. Hart, the recipient of an awesome pass from Andre Robinson. Hart now with 7. But it's not just the 7 points he's bringing to the court tonight in his Camden High debut. The Kingsway transfer also brings that experience and leadership that they've kind of been lacking so far, according to head coach Jason Harrigan. The first shot, no good. The putback, also no good, as Winkler can't get the rebound to go. Here's Robinson rumbling on the run. He scores again. He's got now 10 here in this one. Another Camden steal. That's the 10th turnover, and the easy layup scooped up and good by Thorpe. His first bucket of the night. He's got 2. Tough drive along the baseline and 1. Score the basket as Rashad Donaldson went along the baseline. I think the foul was away from the ball, actually, so it's going to be... They're going to say it came after the bucket. Yeah, they're going to say the bucket was good, I believe. The scoreboard says 48-26 here in the arena. Now they're going to fix that. It says 48-24. So the basket not good. And they're going to say the foul was on number 50, Zach Winkler. 3 ball is up and good on the way by Alex Pace. So he continues his hot shooting. He has 20 of Camden's 51. Had a 39-point game earlier this season. Here's Big trying to get into the paint. The Camden defense just too quick. Or reach in there. The ball slapped out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Irish, though, underneath. So the score now 49-26 here in the arena. Big trying to get loose on the baseline. And now a drive. The shot no good. And we'll have a foul. It's going to stay here. The foul's on the rebound. It's going to be Andre Robinson who picks up his first. A strong drive to the hoop by Namir Daly. Couldn't get it to fall. And then on the rebound, Robinson got whistled for the foul. Big looking for some help. And a foul as McIntosh was the recipient of the pass. The foul's going to go against Alex Pace. That's his second. That's 2 on the senior, who has 20 points. And I think Pace is going to head out of the game, despite the fact that he was trying not to. He was trying to avoid that sub, I think. But Drayden Garner will come in and give Alex Pace a rest with 20 points. Again, coming off that ankle issue he had a couple of games ago. Missed the last game for Camden against Rutgers Prep, as he was injured on the 27th early in that game against Salesianum, both of which Camden lost. Inbound for the Irish. Tough post up. Shot no good. Donaldson couldn't get it to fall. Again, tough defense by Camden. Robinson thought about 3. Spins into the paint. Tried to leave it off, but stolen away by the Irish. A rare turnover for Camden here today. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with the Irish underneath the basket. Coach Harrigan looking on. This is his first game, actually, as the head coach here in this building. Little fall away jumper, no good. Left short. Big tried to battle for the rebound. Couldn't get it. Quick outlet. Doctor on the baseline. Stops. Tried to post up strong. Had it stripped away. Another turnover for Camden. That's their 5th unofficially here in this ball game. 3 ball is good. Ryder Lacey. Give him now 9. But it's still a 20-point Camden advantage. 49-29. Well, Euro step, left-hand shot, no good. The rebound by McIntosh. Camden Catholic quickly on the run. Big scores his first bucket here of the third quarter. He's got 15. And again, Camden Catholic trying to slice into that lead. They've cut it down now to 18. Here as we're more than midway through quarter number 3. Robinson on the right wing. Oh, big, good anticipation. He deflected it and then it went off the hand of Jaden Doctor out of bounds. It'll be Camden Catholic ball. So that's what the Irish are going to need to get back into this one, is some scrappy defensive play like that and to create some turnovers. That's unofficially the 6th of the game for Camden. Got Camden Catholic unofficially with 12 so far here in this one. Donaldson, they look inside, it's Big again. Big now with 4 here in the quarter. And Coach Harrigan says, hold up, let's slow this down. And it's going to be just a quick 30-second timeout for Harrigan and his Panthers if they want to talk things over here. It's 49-33 advantage for the Panthers here, as again, we're just a little bit more than midway through the third quarter. So Camden Catholic has awoken a little bit here in this quarter. 7 points for the Irish. Actually, it's 11 points here in the quarter for the Irish, I should say. It was 40-22 at the half. So it's an 11-9 run here in this quarter for Camden Catholic, and they're going to need some defensive stops and turnovers to really make some headway here against Camden. So Camden to inbound. Alex Pace taking his time getting across the timeline. Robinson looks inside to a cutter as Garner, the recipient of a great Robinson pass. It's one thing we've noticed tonight about Andre Robinson. He's a big guy, right? But he really passes the ball very well and is not afraid to shoot it from distance. Speaking of shooting from distance, Seamus Big can't get that one to drop. Camden quickly the other way. Garner into the paint. He traveled, but he also was fouled at the same time. And we'll get a reach in against Camden Catholic. Foul's going to go against Nymir Daly down there posting in the post, as Garner really showed some physicality there, getting himself set on the block. So Garner will shoot his first 2 free throws of the night. Missed the first. He will have another. Both of these teams, very different than last year. Both hit hard by graduation and transfers. Camden Catholic again reaching the Group A state final. Camden, really, Robinson, who we talked about a little earlier, I mentioned, the big man who has some good passing skills. He's really the only guy with playing time who came back from last year. So 52-33. Garner made the second. Again, strong defense, but a good spin move into the paint. And again, it's the mid-range jumper by Lacey. He really put some arc on that shot. 3 ball is good the other way. Alex Pace back in the game, another 3. He's got 6 this quarter and now 23 on the night. It's a 20-point advantage again. Big the other way. He answers with a 3. He's got 7 in the quarter, trying to help get this Irish team back into it. Here's Pace, baseline, gets double team, looks with a quick pass along the baseline to the other side. Robinson in the paint with the dribble off the glass, no good. Fights for the rebound, gets it back. He goes up strong, he's fouled, and he scores. Andre Robinson doing the hard work on the glass in the paint. And it's a 57-38 advantage for Camden. Look at Robinson, he missed it, but had the instinct to go get it. Got down low, went back up strong. He's fouled by Josh McIntosh. Now it's his first. Camden misses the free throw, and then Pace gets the putback. And it's 59-38. So we had a foul, I believe, against Camden here, although nothing from the PA now, so I didn't catch that. But it's Camden Catholic ball now. Again, trailing by 21. Big top of the key against Pace. He dumps it inside. The ball knocked away. And then it's another steal the other way. Quick couple of turnovers both ways. Big with a pass to the corner, and a travel is the call in the left corner. Tough luck for Ryder Lacey. He didn't like the call at all. So Camden takes over. Again, that's going to be the 14th turnover for Camden Catholic, 7 for Camden High. Almost one there, but they were able to connect as Scott was able to collect that loose ball. Garner tried to get it to Scott, cutting on the baseline. Big dives, tries to knock it away. I'm not sure if he touched it. They're going to say he did, because it would have been a backcourt violation otherwise. Hart has his shot blocked, and then the ball goes off his leg, out of bounds, and it will be Camden Catholic ball on the baseline. Hart looks a little shaken up here, as he's got a problem with his left leg. Micah Hart is going to head to the bench, favoring that left leg. I don't know if that's the ankle he injured in that last game, or if this is a knee deal. Trainer taking a look at his left calf over there along the Camden bench, as we've got a quick moment of delay here as they're just drying up the baseline, where it was a little bit wet. Camden Catholic will have the basketball here. Camden High putting on the full court pressure. Big wanted to go long, and they had an advantage there. I think the Camden defenders were a couple of them were on the wrong side of the defender there, not defending the basket side. Big wanted to go long, but then Camden wise to it quickly. Big with the offensive rebound and the great putback for Seamus Big. He's got 9 this quarter. Trying to, again, help Catholic get back into this one. 59-40. Shot blocked. The putback, no good. Another one, no good. It's batted out of there. Now the putback again, no good. They still battle for it. Camden keeps tipping it. They missed about 6 shots there, but they get it back after the rebound, and now a foul. Oh, let's see. Maybe they called him out of bounds. No, they're going to call a foul. That's going to go against Namir Daly, his 3rd. It's going to be the 5th team foul against Camden Catholic here in the 3rd quarter. Just 3 for Camden here with 25 seconds left to go here in quarter number 3. And Camden will likely hold it for the last shot here if they can. Pace will pull it out towards mid-court. And I said Hart, who got injured, I said favoring that injury, but it was actually Pace who was injured in that last game, or 2 games ago, I should say. Rebound and putback is good, beating the buzzer. Belay was Scott with his 2nd bucket of the game. And it pulls Camden ahead by the score of 61-40 as we'll head to quarter number 4. You're watching Camden High basketball on BFA Sports, brought to you by the Game Changer app. Back with more after this. Welcome back to Clarence Turner Gymnasium, of course named after the legendary men's basketball coach here at Camden High, who led that team to the 1986 Group 4 state championship. This team ranked number 1 in the nation that year, among other great achievements for Camden High. Of course, that group with Milt Wagner, Billy Thompson, a tremendous squad back in the day there. So many great storied players have come through this school. Great teams as well. Recent state title a couple years ago. Last year getting to the state semis. And we've got a foul on the baseline. It's going to go against Camden. It'll be Garner, his 2nd. Big looking for some help. Ooh, almost lost the handle. And then the pass stolen, but then stepping out of bounds was Kenneth Chambers, number 14, who's checked into the game. Donaldson harassed. And they dive for it. Again, bodies all over the place here. And Camden calmly comes up with it. Pace thought about 3, then pulls up for the long-range bomb. Can't get it. Shot is blocked. Scott couldn't get it. And then the putback by Garner is up and good. Garner's got 5. And it's a 23-point Camden High advantage. Big having a quick conversation with Ryder Lacey as they talk about something. Lacey now will pull it out and reset. Lacey trying to get into the paint. Kicks it out. Daly drives baseline. 3-pointer from the near sideline, no good for Donaldson. Camden not necessarily, well, I was going to say not necessarily in a hurry, but Pace makes a liar out of me as he sped to the paint, but then turned it over. Unofficially have that as 8 turnovers for Camden High tonight. We got 15 for Camden Catholic. That's been part of the issue for the Irish, but it's not necessarily what they're doing. Camden's defense has been really putting the pressure on, especially on the guards out high, really harassing them, making it difficult for them to get into their offensive sets. Like example number 1A right there. Turnaround jumper, no good. Lacey couldn't get it to fall as he was being bothered by Thorpe, and then Big gets into the paint. Another bucket for him. and it's a 63-42 advantage. Garner, oh, nice up and under move. Ball is slapped out of bounds by Camden Catholic. It'll stay with the high underneath the basket. Big with 24 tonight for Camden Catholic. 24 of the team's 42. Chambers with it, down near side. That was Scott. Back top of the key to Pace. Now left side, Chambers for three. That's a little long. Good rebound though, effort by Scott. Punched it out, and then he was the recipient of a great pass on the give and go from Chambers. Couldn't get it to fall with the left hand. Big will pull up for three as the defense sags off of him. Can't hit it. Rebound by Pace. Pace slowed up, and then we'll look to the corner. This is Chambers, back to Pace. Little head and shoulders fake, gets into the paint, floats it up and good nicely. He's got 27. His first bucket here of quarter number 4. 5:30 left to play. Into the paint, the layup, no good. No foul there on the contact. Big has it pop out. He knocks down the three. He's got 27 and a timeout on the floor. It's going to be called by Camden Catholic as Matt Crawford wants to talk things over with his team as they've cut the lead now to 20. And I think he just wants to keep that positive outlook and attitude with his team there as you get a good look at the Camden Catholic Irish. Again, the squad 3-2 coming into this one. They lost their last game at Delsea. It was against Delsea in the Durr Classic, a 56-41 defeat. They had really trouble inside with Delsea's Luke Van Auken, who had 21 points, 12 rebounds, and 3 assists. Big had 21 in that loss as well. Prior to that, Camden Catholic had won 3 straight. They beat Eastside 49-46, which accounts for their one win in the division. They defeated Timber Creek 55-53, also knocked off Morristown 56-35. And again, that loss to Delsea is what they're coming off of. So they've won 3 of their last 4. Opened up with a loss to Rancocas Valley this season as well. So Catholic 1-0 so far in the division coming into today. Camden, quick ball movement. 3 ball from the corner. Chambers a little long. Strong board for Winkler, who's playing now with 3 fouls here in the 4th quarter. Big thought about 3. The defense sagged, and I thought he was almost going to reload. Nice turnaround in the paint, no good. Winkler battles for it. Strong rebound, good hands by the big man. He's able to collect it, can't get the shot to fall, and then the putback for Donaldson will result in 2 free throws for Rashad Donaldson, number 4 for Camden Catholic. Alex Pace picks up the personal, that's his 3rd. Team fouls 2 here in the quarter for Camden High, none for Camden Catholic. Donaldson left that short. He'll have another, searching for his first points of the evening. A couple subs into the game. Chambers and Scott grab a seat as Donaldson knocks down the 2nd. He's got 1 tonight. Hart returns, as does Doctor. 3 on the way, no good. Rebound comes off to Camden. The 3, Doctor, no good. Good box out underneath, and the rebound for Donaldson. He's quickly pushing it up the floor. Doctor all over him. Now it's Big. Big against Hart. 2 solid seniors here in South Jersey. Big wins that battle, and that gives him 29 tonight. His dad, of course, as I mentioned earlier, the all-time left Camden Catholic as the school's all-time leading scorer. We got a foul on the baseline. It's going to go against 34 Nick Tartamosa. I believe that's his team first here in the 4th quarter, so Camden will inbound on the baseline. Robinson to do the honors. Gets it in to Doctor. Now out high. This is Hart. Pulls up. Left-handed 3 is off the mark. Strong board by Donaldson. Working quickly. Here's Big. Tried to spin in the paint. Dribbled the ball off his foot, but he stole it back. Great hustle on the dive. Tips it to his teammate, and the shot is good. That's a hard-working assist for Big as Lacey connects. He's got 13. Into the paint, shot no good. Rebound by Winkler, and then he's fouled going down the other way. It's going to be the third team foul against Camden. I think they got Robinson for that one. That's the second one, Andre Robinson, 23 for Camden. So Camden Catholic has cut the lead to 15 here, 3:30 left to go. They got to keep getting those stops at the defensive end. And getting some buckets at the other end. Donaldson into the paint. A little fadeaway, couldn't get it to drop. Good move. Camden breaks out the other way. Pace had it deflected. And now a great pass on the baseline. Doctor tried to go up and over Tartamosa, but Tartamosa stood his ground. The foul's going to go against him, though, as he was in the paint there. And we'll have 2 shots for Jaden Doctor. Doctor with 4 points tonight. We'll shoot 2 here. And Camden up, as you see there, 15 points. Just over 3 minutes left to play. Doctor, his first trip to the line tonight, makes the first. Looking ahead, Camden in a game coming up at Paul VI, in a game that NJ.com has that as the game to watch in the state on Thursday night. So that should be a good one at Paul VI, 7 p.m. on Thursday. Big for 3. Good. He can stroke it. Big now with 32. And the lead is 13. So Camden Catholic has kind of worked hard to whittle away that Camden High lead, which was as much as 23 at one point. Just don't know if there's enough time on the clock. Nor do I know if there's enough points to go around as Alex Pace comes back the other way. He's got 30. And it's a 69-53 advantage. Big the other way. Shot no good. We've got a foul underneath that's going to go against Zach Winkler. That will be his 4th on the rebound. Team fouls 3 apiece here with 2:30 left to go, as Nick Tartamosa will come out. Namir Daly will come back in. This is Thorpe with the ball. 2 points tonight, looking for more. Couldn't get the 3. Big with the long rebound and a nice outlet pass. Lacey will pull it back out, now try to penetrate, looking for help. Donaldson proves to be an outlet out near midcourt, and Big will reset. Team trailing by 16. Winkler tried to pivot in the post against Robinson. Here's a 3, off the mark, wide right. Good hustle to keep it in was Donaldson, but it went right to Camden, and then quickly with the speed. Wow, look at Alex Pace fly down the court. That's 32 for Pace. He and Big each with 32. Looking inside, turnover again. That's 17 for Camden Catholic. A travel looked like there by Hart, not called. He's going to go baseline now, lay it up with the left hand. Soft touch, gets the roll. He's got 9, again in his Camden High debut, the Kingsway transfer. And he really sensed that he does bring a sense of calm to this team when he touches the ball. Big looks inside, the turnaround is no good. Winkler couldn't get it to drop. He thought maybe he was fouled. Hart with speed coming down the court. Now the layup is no good. We'll get a foul. Thorpe will shoot 2 here because he was hacked on the drive to the hoop. I think the foul was on Winkler. I believe that's his 5th. And we've got that's his 5th. That's the team 4th. I believe that's the 5th foul against Winkler. They're not hitting the buzzer, and it looks like Thorpe is a little gimpy as he stepped to the line. His right leg is a little gimpy there. They do have a sub at the table for him. As Thorpe makes the first. Has another. looking to make this a 22-point edge for the High as he knocks it down. 2 for 2 there. With a minute left, Thorpe is replaced by Azir Pagan. So just as quickly as Camden Catholic got that lead down to 13, it's back up to 22. Camden just showing what they can do in short spurts with that tremendous defense and fast break ability. Lacey, this is a Donaldson. He gets into the post strong. Now kicks it out. Thought about 3. And then a short jumper is no good for McIntosh. Camden Catholic gets the rebound. That shot's no good. And then the putback is. Donaldson hangs, catches, and scores. And he'll look for the 3-point play. Foul was on 0, Azir Pagan. That's his first of the night. And Jason Harrigan looking like he's going to pick up his first victory as the head coach here inside of Clarence Turner Gymnasium. Not his first victory overall, his first victory in this building. Pace going baseline, turnover. That's 10 for Camden unofficially. Fast break, couple bodies on the floor as Big goes down, as does Lacey. Camden will just slow things down here as the clock will run out, and it's going to be at least a 20-point victory for Camden High as the clock will run out. 75-55. The Panthers will win it here inside of Clarence Turner Gymnasium on DeJuan Wagner Court, as we'll see the two teams shake hands here after the game. Alex Pace, a tremendous effort, and Big as well as you get a look at him. Big finished with 32, knocked down 4 3-balls tonight, including 2 in the fourth quarter. And you see a 3 the other way for Camden, as that was Alex Pace, who hit 4 threes himself. And you see that Camden High with that speed. Here's Hart making his Camden High debut. Again, the Kingsway High School transfer with his first appearance this year after sitting out. The mandatory required mean the same thing, by the way. The mandatory period there of time. So this is his first action on the court tonight. And there you see Coach Harrigan afterwards with the victory, getting congratulated by some folks on the court here, and the handshakes and the high fives as well. But again, the final score, Camden High 75, Camden Catholic 55. I want to thank you for watching here on BFA Sports. I'm Mike Shute, and again, Camden High wins at 75-55. We saw a good pace of play from the High tonight. No pun intended, as of course, as I said, Alex Pace led the pace and led the way for Camden, again with his 32 points as well. So 32 for Pace, 32 for Big, as both of those two guys really kind of stood out and led the way for their respective squads. But again, as I talked with head coach Jason Harrigan before this game, really excited about the prospects that Micah Hart brings to this team, the experience, a senior, the leadership that he's able to bring, and kind of a little bit of a calming presence under some pressure. So look for him to continue to improve, continue to gel as this team. That's really what Coach Harrigan told me before the game as well, that they're really kind of feeling things out right now, trying to get to know one another. Both of these teams tonight that we saw are teams that had great seasons last year, but lost a lot to graduation, as well as some transfers. So you're looking at guys that maybe didn't have a lot of varsity experience together and trying to kind of find that gel, find that mesh, and get things rolling. Camden breaks a 4-game losing streak, and they are back on the winning side, improving to 3-4 overall. And that is their first win, their second win in the Olympic National, 2-1 in the National now here. We will look ahead again. Paul VI is the next opponent for Camden High, as Camden will visit PVI on Thursday night. Another road game follows, as Camden will be at Atlantic City on Saturday, January 10th, before Camden comes back home for a big one, the city rivalry, as Eastside comes to town. That will be on Thursday, January 15th, and that will be here at Clarence Turner Gymnasium here on DeJuan Wagner Court. So we'll see you then for the next one here on BFA Sports, as we bring you exclusive coverage of Camden High basketball, brought to you by the Game Changer app. We hope you check that out for all your coaching needs and following your kids' teams as well. So the Game Changer app, a great help for people in youth sports as well, and going up, high school as well. So we want to thank them for their support, and we want to thank you for watching. And the final score from Camden High School, it's Camden High 75, Camden Catholic 55. You've been watching Camden High School basketball on BFA Sports. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.